You can paint in the studio and beautiful work comes out of that, but there's the unexpected that happens when you go out to the landscape. It's sometimes a lot more difficult. You have the wind and the dirt, and I'm carrying stuff out. I have my easel on my back and my canvas slung over my shoulder, and I'm hiking out, and sometimes fighting the wind, but yet in the midst of that, there's just this beautiful landscape and this beauty emerges. So in a way, it feels kind of like life, where there's there's like the mundane and the divine, and it's like when I'm trying to go out painting, there's the beauty that comes through this ephemeral place, but it's also makes it feel, I don't know, more real or more new every time that I'm painting out there. It's a new experience every time, and it makes the beauty that comes out of it feel even more meaningful. I used to just kind of throw a duffel bag over my shoulder and I would just make do with it. But I finally found a good backpack that actually has 2 straps. It can strap around the chest that holds the easel. I can put a little tripod if I want a video. So now everything is over my hips and back. So that's really nice. So I carry all that out. I carry everything out into the landscape. It depends how far. Sometimes it's a few miles, sometimes it's a quarter mile and you find a good spot. But so I'll set up, and I like to keep the palette limited. I was taught that when I first started painting. Especially when you're plein air, you don't need a lot of stuff. So I just lay out all primary colors and I mix all the paint. I use a palette knife, mix it all, and then I'll usually start with just a black paint and I'll sketch it in just to get the movement and gesture, the abstract movement of that painting. Can play with scale a little bit. How much sky do I want? How much, rather than just putting color. But then I'll just put that up, and that's the structure. It looks pretty chaotic, but it actually is, like, if you compare it, it's pretty close to where everything's laid out, all the shapes, in just a few seconds, really, I have it there. And then you start playing with color and layering it. And yeah, I do think the color has gotten more intense. The chroma has gotten stronger over the last couple of years. I think I've just been playing with the light and the intense colors a bit more. So the way it's so ephemeral, the way I go out and you don't know what the day is gonna look like and the sky is gonna look like. And so that mix of the place and me being there as the artist interpreting it and the weather I'm dealing with creates a painting that could have only happened there in that place. So there's something beautiful about that. And then you know that it goes from there into people's homes. It is meaningful to know that people connect with the work and it's in their homes, and then people respond to that. And people want to live with the paintings. It's all really special.